Will you look at that number, huh? Can you believe it? So much money. Remember the good old days when I had to pay your rent? You're probably beginning to realize that making money does not make you happy, right? It's perfectly normal. Life is not about making money. Life is about having a goal and enjoying the journey. Here's another goal for you that I'm sure will give you a challenge.
Yeah, man, the journey's been a long one. Hey, everybody, welcome back to Big Ambitions. It's been a hot minute, hasn't it? I did say this is going to be an open playlist, and I would check back in with you guys periodically within the same playlist to kind of talk you through some of the things that have been going on, as well as to fill you in on updates to the game, which are right around the corner. I'm not going to be able to tell you all the things that are in the next update. All I'm going to tell you is that it's a big one, all right? There's a lot of stuff coming. This game is just going to keep improving over time, and I'm excited about it. I have been playing. You can see the day. I don't know if it's probably been a long time since you've seen the last video. I'm sorry, but it's day 271, and just recently, we'll take a look at the IRS. Just recently, I paid $23.364 million. I'm going to be that specific. Yeah, I've paid a little under $23.5 million lately. I mean, that's just, it's insanity, isn't it? It's just a lot of money paid in taxes. So I'm not down to 7.5 million in the bank account as of right now. It's Friday. Let's just go ahead and zoom time ahead a little bit here. We'll go to Saturday, and I'll show you some of the stuff we got going on. You know, it doesn't matter exactly how much you get, no matter how many businesses you get, how many, how many real estate buildings you get. I can't seem to get it to be consistently over 2 million a day. I just gotta have to keep hitting it, I guess. I'm probably saturating my markets pretty consistently up until yesterday. That's pretty good. I've made some changes to Charweb because pretty consistently we did have barely a profit on 268, but most of the days Charweb has been operating at a loss pretty much every day, and I've been doing some downsizing. So I did fire about a quarter of the staff, about 30% of the staff, cut some things, and just trying to trim the fat, because I had a lot of expenses and stuff. So I think we got things under control. Pretty much everybody who was demanding like $80+ an hour, they were let go. It's just the way it goes. Sorry, I just can't afford you. I mean, I'm only making 1.8 million a day. How am I supposed to survive? I'm also parking over here on this side of the street because it's free, right? Free parking is great. If I take a look at Econoview, actually, I pay $480 a day in parking fees. Like, that's gross, okay? That's almost as much as all my residences, all right? Like, seriously, the city is expensive to live in, all right? Also, check out the real estate. I've got quite a few properties now. If I take a look at Google Maps, for example, there's a lot of icons going on around here, and not all of them are my businesses. These icons right here with the hand and the house, these are businesses that exist, but I don't own those businesses. I instead own the building. So this is 5 Cups. This is a coffee shop. I don't own this, but I do own the building itself, or at least this portion of it. And so it says $0 daily rent available for rent because I own it. I don't have to pay rent. So if I want to open a business here, I can, but I don't have anybody in that building at the moment. So it's kind of, well, I don't know. It says available for rent, and there is a business there. I thought there was, yeah. 5 Cups. There's totally a business there, but it doesn't show what they're paying. So in order to see this is 26 3rd Street. Okay. And I can take a look at what the rent is and stuff. And I'm doing $199 in daily rent, 78% of 6,652 square feet. I could, of course, change it, and maybe that would alter things. Maybe they would leave or whatever. But we've talked about this already, and I haven't seen anyone just leave yet. So I guess my rent prices are fine. But I have been slowly acquiring more properties, and that is. It's a thing. I wouldn't say it's fun. I wouldn't say the real estate market is particularly enjoyable. All right, so we go to like things like 63rd Street here. I'll just click one, and I already own this one. Ah, darn, I already own it. I have to go back and find a different one. I wish they would exclude things you own, or at least give me some kind of icon on the ones I already own, so I don't click them when I'm shopping around. But try this one here. Nope, I already own that one too. And so I kind of just go through these different businesses, these different buildings, and try to find ones that I can afford. It's not so much about, so like this one here is for sale right now. You can toggle this, it'll tell you for sale. But a lot of times the sale prices are way higher than the estimated value. So like this business here, this building is worth 8.1 million ish, but they're asking for 22. Greed. All right, they're asking, just greedy. And if I say, okay, I'll offer you, but I'm going to offer you closer to a fair price, right? So I could say 8.4, for example, they'll turn it down. If I say, okay, how about 9? They'll turn it down, right? They want the 22, and I'm just not willing to pay it. So a lot of times you can get by that by going for sale, but even in this list, it still shows you properties that you own that are for sale. All right, so this is mine. I own this. I have it. I bought it for this. I'm trying to sell it for a little bit of a profit, right? So it's still showing that in the list. So I do wish there was some improvements to the real estate market. Perhaps there will be in the future. I've got a lot of money. If I take a look at Econoview again, we've got over 100 million in our investments, and this Lace Global A has been going up pretty steadily every single day. I am making lump sum payments into China bonds and stuff. When it gets close to Monday, I do the thing on Sunday afternoon so that I don't have to pay the negative interest rates at the bank and everything. As far as the next update goes, it should be in a couple of days, and I from the time you see this video, and I cannot tell you anything about it yet. But what I will say is that you can pay attention to the official Havgard channel. I'll put a link in the description for that, and in a couple of days, I'll tell you what's new. Okay. All right, 2 million a day. And I did say that, my end goal was to get the yacht and be able to afford it. Well, I can technically do that now. Right. It is Sunday, like we said before. And so I'm thinking today's the day we go and buy ourselves a yacht, because we're pretty financially stable here. I mean, sure, we could just keep things in an investment account, but why do that when we can blow it on a big boat? That's what I'm thinking. So why don't we come over here to this big yacht? We'll just come over to our business nearby here. Yes, I could keep scaling this up, buying new buildings, collecting, $80 a day in rent from a $5 million investment. I could keep doing that. But boat, okay? But boat. So we're going to walk all the way over here. And in order to afford this, I'm going to need to... Is it all the way at the end? I thought they would be... I guess it just changes its location. Look at it, though. It's beautiful. Blue. This big blue boat. This is the color I would want. Blue Yachts OG. Oh, wow. Do I have to... No. What's going on here? Okay, so I click the boat, and it's... Oh, it wants me to come down here, does it? Okay. Well, I won't say that that's... No, I'm going to say it. That's pretty strange. I have to walk all the way around. There's no stairs on this side. Come on. Come on, man. 99 million. I definitely want this color, but I feel like I want this in a different spot. This is a really hard thing to get to. It just takes forever to walk here. Yeah, oh well. All right, we're going to order the payout. It's going to have to be both. I'm going to have to take all my money out of all my investment accounts. I'm up to $112 million. And then I buy the boat. Own a boat worth at least $90 million. Done. Life goals. So what happens now? Do I just click the boat and then... For real? We just relax on boat. I gotta see what that does to my persona. All right, so we've got video games, watch TV, positive revenue, completed life goals, etc. So we're at 85% happiness. What kind of percentage bump does relaxing on my yacht for up to 12 hours do for me? Before I do that, though, let's make sure we put the rest of our money in the bank. Have to actually call and put the rest that we didn't spend on the boat, put that back in an investment account. So let's say 13.3 like this. So right about like that should be good. And then that just gets rid of like the extra interest and stuff. So 12 hours relaxing on my yacht What does that do for me in terms of my happiness? 1.9 million yesterday. It's very foggy. But if I go to Persona, rested on a boat, plus 75%. Well, this is it. That takes care of it, folks. In case you didn't know, all you need in the world is a boat. That's it. You don't need to go to the park. You don't need to watch television. You don't even have to have positive revenue anymore, honestly. As long as you got a boat, you can keep your happiness above 75%. And I wonder how long does that last? 16 hours. Okay, so that's doesn't last very long, though. It's the fact that you've relaxed on a boat for 12 hours only lasts for 16 hours. So that's not as good as the television, I'll admit. The timings on things, but yeah, only 16 hours left always. It's just that's it. It's a very short-lived bonus, but it's a bonus nevertheless. So we own a boat now. There you go, a big boat. Now I have to actually wonder whether or not that big boat, that big yacht, gives a bigger bonus than something like the Sea King. So this is 2.7. So I gotta actually, I'm just gonna do it. You know, let's just pull it out. The Sea King, another blue one. We're gonna have the Sea King dock inside this yacht, right? Because it's a yacht with a, you know, docking for smaller boats inside your big boat. That's a thing. So that's what we'll do. 250,000 yearly maintenance. Own a total of 2 boats. I hadn't bought a boat before today, so there you go. And then let's see what this one does for us. 12 hours on this boat. 12 hours on this boat. Does it give us the same 75%? Because if it does, then buying that one's a real waste of money, isn't it? And get the same bump for just 2.7 million. We want to go here. Rested on a boat. It says 16 hours left, 75%. So I'm thinking that yacht, I feel like that yacht's a total waste of money. Maybe that's the whole point. Maybe the point of this is to demonstrate to you that owning the boats are a waste of money. Let's buy another blue one here. Let's buy this one. Cool. We got ourselves 3 boats now. All right, we are really, really good now. We are something. I tell you what, we are better than everyone else. Especially those people with only 2 boats. We're definitely better than those people. Those people don't know how to live. Yeah, rested on a boat, 75%. All right, so that's it for you. If you want the boat bonus, just simply buy the Sea King 8000 and sit and sleep on that, because it's not worth the other. You know, the Dragonfly is more expensive. And there's only the F1s. I don't think there's any other type of boat. I think it's just these 3 styles. Yeah, Sea Kings these are all Sea Kings over here, I think. Let's just kind of Google Maps this. I'm pretty sure these are Sea Kings. Yeah, so that's it for the boats. And I gotta wonder whether or not that boat is gonna move, because I've seen that here before, and I would prefer that because that's really, really far away to go get to. But I mean, it's a big boat, and it's probably a lot easier to, I don't know, maybe not. I was gonna say it's easier to get it out of dock, get it out of port from this position, but maybe not. I don't know. It's just go in reverse is probably easier than crank the wheel. You know, I don't know. I would think actually that in its current docking position would probably be just as easy to arrive at port, but I feel like leaving would be harder. So I don't know. I do know it's harder to get to because it's a much longer drive. So that's what I wanted to show you, at least that. We're making this video kind of as a welcome back sort of thing. I'm trying to get you guys back into the mode for Big Ambitions. And for those of you who might be new to the channel since we played Big Ambitions, this is an RPG where you have to start from nothing and you build a business empire. And it's a very unique take on a business simulation game. It's a true, like, sort of business life sim sort of game. There are definitely some liberties that have been taken as far as realism for the sake of gameplay, but it's a very pleasurable experience so far, and I think you'll find that from the reviews on Steam that a lot of other people agree with me there. There is a big update coming in a couple of days from the time you see this video, and there's going to be a whole bunch of features that are added. I can't tell you everything, like I said, but I think you'll find that the changes that are coming are pretty substantial and meaningful, especially for those of you who maybe wanted a little bit more creative freedom with regards to how you control your character, as well as those of you who maybe don't like the music in the game. Wink, wink. So there you go. A lot of that stuff is in the roadmap anyway, so I don't feel like I'm really spoiling anything or anything. I'm not allowed to spoil anything, but I will in a couple of days. Okay, just head on over to the official Hobguard channel. It's linked in the description, and in a couple of days I'll tell you about the updates over there. Okay, it's gonna be a video over there that updates everybody for it, and then we'll have another couple of videos showing off the new stuff, because like I said, it's an open playlist, and I don't know if that's a good thing or not. It's kind of an experiment, to be honest. But all right, I'm gonna let this run for a little bit more, and then we'll maybe, I don't know if we were gonna open up another business today or not. I just kind of wanted to buy a boat. And I've been playing this for so long without recording that it's kind of, I just felt like I needed to turn the damn thing on and just talk to you guys and say, hey, look, this is what I've been up to in this game for like a half an hour every single day. There you go. Just trying to grow my business up. We got personal goals, 57 out of 99. Let's see which ones we haven't gotten yet. 5 successful office businesses. Haven't done that. 30 successful retail businesses. Man, it feels like I got 30 businesses. Rent the biggest apartment. Okay, fine. I mean, I did just buy a giant boat. I feel like that trumps apartment, but all right. 10 successful office businesses. Own an apartment with furniture worth at least $100,000. It says check mark, but not check mark, huh? Maybe I don't have that. Wonder how that happened. It's almost like the game registered that I did it without having done it. Oh, you know what this probably is? When I was making the little tips video and stuff, I was buying like that expensive furniture to like showcase stuff in a different save, and I'm willing to bet you I probably bought that stuff and put it in an apartment, and combined it was worth over 100,000, and so it gave me the achievement, but not in this save. I bet that's what that is. That's interesting. Own an apartment with furniture worth at least $2 million. Rent at least 20 apartments. Why though? Oh, also they got new music in the game since we last played too. Which, you know, it depends on what you're into, I suppose. But you know, some people like the music in the game. Some people maybe don't like it as much. But they've gotten new songs and stuff in the game since then too, and I'm sure there's a lot of different radio stations and stuff later on. You could choose your different genres and stuff that you want to listen to. You know, he's really investing in sort of making this game truly unique and personalizable. I'm gonna coin that one. It's personalizable. Probably already a coined phrase, but in the event that it isn't, patent pending. Okay, that's it. Don't use it, or I'm coming after you. The DMCA strike. Yeah, so mostly this video is sort of just like an update video, if you will. Like, we're just kind of like talking about the fact that there's still content coming. I kind of wanted to just get the game back on your radar. See, some days we make a lot of money, and some days we make like an atrociously low amount of money. And I feel like it's just the weekend, right? Because we're closed on Saturdays and Sundays. So I think it's just the fact that, like, you know, although this is what, Saturday, this is Wednesday, so Thursday, Friday, and this was Saturday. So I mean, we're still losing money some days, and then we're making some money, like, or a lot of money on Fridays. I don't know how that goes. Actually, let's take a look at that. I bet there's a way to explain that. If I go to my schedule, we look at Friday, it's because we have less, like, look at that, less labor, right? I still got to do some cutting, all right? I still got to cut some heads here. We're bloated. That's why. Made a little bit of money on Thursday, right? And then, so that's a little less people. And then Wednesday and Tuesday and Monday, we probably losing money every day. And that's just because we have too many people. So I still need to do some head cutting there, some optimizations to turn this business around, okay? I got to basically go all Twitter on this, and like seriously, I had double the employees that I needed here. My business was way too bloated, so it just needed to be that way. Yeah, so I don't really have much to show you. Unfortunately, the game does at this point in time have pretty much nothing to do in the end game. That's why we left it as an open series initially. But again, I wanted to make this video to sort of get the game back on your radar because there is new content coming, and I'll have probably at least 2 videos probably to show the new stuff that's there. I might be able to fit it all in one. We'll see. But if you want to know more information and to also know exactly what's in that update and when it comes out, right when it comes out, link in the description to the official Havgard channel, it's developers of the game. And in a couple of days, I'll walk you through the changes that are in there, okay? So thank you so much for watching this short video that has almost no content in it, although we did get a boat. And honestly, we got 3 boats. That's 2 more boats than you expected. Okay. Now I gotta go buy just jeans. Actually, I do need to buy new jeans. I got a big old hole in mine. I was doing some gardening yesterday, and just you bend down to pick something up, and you hear it. You know, you hear the sound, you feel it. It doesn't sound like that. I just can't make the sound. But yeah, ripped it right down the middle, baby. Need to get some new ones. All right, that's it. Take it easy, guys. We'll see ya. Bye bye.